Hey yo, what's going on guys? Stefanos released a brand new update. It was meant to be delayed for quite a while, but it only ended up being for a day, so props for Embark for that. Anyway, I'm going to be showing you everything you need to know about this update. Let's get into it. Right, starting off with the animation fixes. They fixed an issue where hand gesture animations were overran the mesh shield, so this for the heavyweights, resulting in broken character poses. So this is just an animation glitch, not really going to have any advantage or disadvantage. It just kind of looks a little bit weird. They also fixed an issue where throwing animations would not play while inspecting weapons. That one's a pretty good one, so you don't really know when you're actually going to throw your, like, say, your grenade or anything like that, so that's definitely a good fix. Also adding an intro animation and terminal attack to improve its round countdown. That makes a lot of sense. These are just nice little simple changes, but they definitely do play a part, and they just look awkward, you know, when, you know, don't really want your game looking like that. Now with audio fixes, player voice lines will now only be played for teammates and not opposing teams. Probably one of the best changes in the patch note, guys, to be honest with you, because the amount of times you've probably called out and the enemies knew exactly where you were, so that's a really good change. Right now for the gadget updates, with the anti-gravity cube, they've made the cube a lot heavier, so it's not able to get pushed around as much by objects, canisters, etc. They've also fixed the bug where objects would lift faster than intended when they were attached together, and it also prevents an exploit where the cube would just carry everything endlessly, so it would just endlessly go up into the sky. And the last gadget update, guys, is the dome shield. So they fixed an issue where it wasn't able to be glitched when it was occluded. So basically what that means is if you throw the dome shield and it opens up fully, and then someone throws a glitch grenade, it wouldn't actually like glitch it out. So this is very good for the classes that use the glitch grenades more often. Now with the gameplay updates, there's a new carryable object called glitch barrels. Work exactly like glitch grenades, guys. You throw them at an enemy, they activate all their abilities. This will work well if teams are all clumped together, especially on like cash outs, etc. Also fixed an issue where players were able to start opening a vault during the beginning of an animation. I don't see this as like a big issue. I could be wrong on that one. If anyone wants to let me know in comments, let me know. But I don't see this being a big thing, but I guess it must have been. They also fixed an issue where cash box were incorrectly dropped far away from players if they clipped through the map border. So I'm assuming if you had the cash out box in your hand and you went to a certain part of the map, and I'm assuming if it went through the map border where like where the map stopped where you can't go any further, it would just throw the cash out completely somewhere else. We've also fixed interactions such as zip lines, elevator buttons, and interacting with the revive statue, making it a lot more responsive, especially for console and controller players. This is absolute a great change. The amount of times I've tried to grab, like, my teammates spammed the button about 5 times, didn't pick them up, ended up dying because of it, so this is a great change. We've also improved visibility of the barrels in dark and monochrome areas. That makes a lot more sense, especially when you've got night mode on or anything like that on the maps. Also fixed the bug with sliding, where auto sprinting players would get stuck between crouch and sprint state. Yeah, that's happened to me quite a couple of times, kind of awkward, especially when you go straight into an enemy. They fixed the bug that allows players to deal damage to the teammates. Now, I'm not too sure what damage they mean, because I know with like pyro grenades, gas grenades, they affect your teammates anyway, so I'm assuming maybe it was with like grenades or certain types of weapons that actually deal damage to your teammates, so that's definitely a needed fix. Also fixed an issue where players would get stuck in goo when running up to it. I can't tell you the amount of times, guys, that has happened to me, especially when you've been on like, say, power shift, and obviously the object's moving that you're on the power shift. You get stuck in that goo 24/7. The only time I think you should get stuck in the goo is if someone hits you with a goo grenade. That is the only time that should be happening. It's still going to happen a little bit from time to time though, because that's what the devs have said, but they should fix it a lot better in the later patches. Now with the map updates, all map rooftop reflections have been improved. On the Horizon map, they've tweaked the zipline at the museum entrance, so you exit automatically earlier instead of it taking you all the way to the ceiling. On the Monaco map on power shift, they've adjusted the spawns to balance out the distance to the platform, so that'll basically reduce the time you've got to get to the platform, especially when you're defending it. It's going to make it a lot more competitive and a lot more intense fight, because you'll be able to get to the fight a lot quicker. Now an update to terminal attack, I mean, it's around for 4 more days, guys, so they're definitely bringing this one back out. They've added a distinct sound change to the terminal, so when there's 15 seconds left, it's going to make a lot more of a distinct sound. The icon for the terminal will no longer appear in the center of the screen when the decrypting starts. That's a big one that used to really annoy me. Due to a known issue that couldn't be resolved in time, players can only swap weapons and gadgets between rounds and not in spectator mode after elimination. That's yeah, it's not too much of an issue, to be honest, because obviously you still have time to swap your gadgets. Well, you only have a select amount you can swap, I know, on terminal attack, so that's a pretty good one. Now this changes for the heavyweight, so the charge and slam can now clear higher obstacles when activated on the ground to reduce instances where players would get stuck on geometrics. Yep, that's a good one. That's messed me up quite a lot of times when I've used charge and slam, so that's a brilliant update to that. Lastly, guys, now we've got the updates to the weapons, specifically for the melee weapons. So with the dagger, they've improved the backstab validation, so that basically means, well, when you try and stab them, it's going to register a lot more. They've attached a note to this, so this is what the devs have said. We've received a lot of feedback about backstabs not feeling as good. I mean, it wouldn't be good to get stabbed in the back, but I know from you stabbing them in the back, it's not that ideal. Hopefully we've rectified this issue in the patch. The only way to tell is to let you try it out and gather your feedback. Yep, so make sure you let them know, guys, especially if you use it a lot. Fix so that the aim assist for backstabs now synchronizes with the swing rather than triggering at the start of the charge up. Yeah, I'm sure that's probably messed a lot of people up that use daggers. Now, this is for all melee weapons. You've improved hit validation for all melee weapons, so you're definitely going to keep hitting properly. There's now setting for turning melee aim assist on and off in gameplay section. I wonder if there's maybe a benefit to not having aim assist. Let me know in the comments if you've done it before. The aim assist and lunge ranges are slightly more generous for quick melees. That's really good. That's really good because some people can put you away so quick before you even like hit them with the sword. They've also changed the way sprinting gets blocked when attacking with a melee weapon and using quick melee, so that sprint is only blocked through parts of the swing instead of the whole duration of the attack. This is tweaked on a weapon-to-weapon basis. Okay, so each weapon's gonna have a little bit differences with that. The sprint toggle no longer gets cancelled by melee attacks, so players don't have to retoggle spam to efficiently chase their enemies while attacking. That's a really good one because you do need some type of aim assist with the sword to actually like keep your actual direction towards the enemy. Now, an update with the riot shields. The riot shields can now be raised more quickly after performing an attack. I think that's kind of beneficial because I've noticed with the riot shields, obviously it blocks quite a lot of bullets, but you can still get them bullets through quite easily, to be honest with you. So that's really a good addition for, because you don't see many people using riot shields. Now, for the SR-84 is now correctly marked as a marksman rifle instead of the weapon in the menus. Small change, but it was needed. Probably throwing people off. People are probably thinking, yo, let me try the sword out. I'm like, what? Wait, this is a weird looking sword. But anyway, guys, this is all the updates right now. Like I said, this is just quality of life updates, not massive changes. If you like this type of content, make sure to like and subscribe. I also stream on Twitch every Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday, so stop and by. If you want to leave any comments about these changes, do you like some of them? Do you think they're a little bit, just let me know down in the comments. I'll catch you guys in the next video.